clout. Like I said, you got the clout. You deserve the spot. I'm just going to come over here, make my own team. I'm going to probably stream snipe your team. And you know what? Take you out and show you who's boss. But let's get on into the SANHOK map of day number 1. Players are ready, dropping on out of the plane.
Speaking of who's boss, we're about to see who's going to be the boss of SANHOK. And you know what? I'm going to tell you my prediction right now who it's going to be. It's going to be the Blue Zone, baby. Gotta be. Always in SANHOK. Guaranteed that MVP. The Blue Zone will get more kills in this match than any one of these teams. And I'm willing to bet every single limited time only skin I got in my inventory on it. That's how confident I am.
Circle 1. I'm going to make a team. All right, I'm going to make a team, and it's going to be called Blue Zone. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. So when you cast,
SANHOK,
it's like Blue
MVP
Zone, took out Cloud9, Blue Zone, wiped out football list. So people are going to be like super confused, but nah, it's my squad, man. It's my squad. So looking at squads out here, SWAT 69 over here in the ruins, we did see circle number 1 will be favoring that northeast position. And Sheepfan from Nova gonna be in a tricky situation.
Yeah, tricky situation, but this man got his hands on an M4. Not sure where he was able to pick that up from, but man, he is set up really well. As you can see, it looks like Drake also got an M4 on his hands too, and he is paranoid right now. He has an idea that Sheepfan's got to be nearby. Oh, catches AZ.
Maybe not Sheepfan, but AZ will be connected on with that M4. Like you said, Sheepfan trying to get the retaliate, thirst, and point on their side of things will be connecting, but King from downtown. Man, Nova versus SWAT 69. I mean, they're just magnets here today, and finding out firsthand, you know, don't bite the bear because the bear will bite back, especially if you smell like some strawberry jam. And King trying to get extremely aggressive, forgetting that there's other teammates from Nova.
Goodness gracious, right now, HCL with the M16 on the single tap, trying to get that return knock onto King. Almost had it right there, but King hit that shimmy, was able to find the rock as he's trying to push up behind Sheepfan and get a good angle on him.
All about that shit.
Oh, he spotted him.
It's all about
Oh, wait, no, he saw the box.
King is so thirsty right now. I mean, King is by themselves. It's pretty much 1v1s all around the ruins right now. Nova versus SWAT 69. This is actually insane. Only one more member up alive right now in this SANHOK map for the squad. I mean, it's going to be a challenge. But like I said, another 1v1. Easy right here with the solo from SWAT 69.
But I'll tell you what, any 1v1 against these kind of squads is not easy. So he needs to kind of hold on right now. I think he's going to wait for the rest of his team before he opts to go for this push.
You got to. You got to show him who's boss. You got to teach some lessons. I mean, school just started here, and Nova looking to teach some lessons to SWAT 69 to have them definitely, you know, at least second guess, maybe even triple guess if they should drop here moving forward on the SANHOK maps. And let's send it to a replay. Jukes.
Look at this replay right here that we're looking at from SWAT 69, able to get the good turn onto AZ, and it looks like he had it all nice and set up, gets the thirst, but Sheepfan got that intel, was able to get the knock from behind. Great play right there from Nova Esports.
Now you got Nova Esports hungry.
They're looking for him.
They're looking for him. I mean, it's a 3v1. I mean, unless you can pull a Tensa, you know, it's gonna be a challenge.
True. And right now, Nova's like, we got a runner. They're looking for him. They heard the steps, so they know where he's at, and they are on the hunt right now.
On the hunt, sending it down into the trenches of the temple. You're gonna be right around this corner. Ooh, getting sprayed on, and thankfully, Easy with the support from their squad mates right there. Not going to get thirsted, so that will at least give Nova a fighting chance moving forward here to have 3 of their members up and at them. So good stuff. Ayala out here, no helmet, paper bag. That's all we need.
Perfectly well played. I think in that position right there, if you are, you know, Nova Esports, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You know, just use your number advantage, play together, and if you execute it perfectly, there's nothing that single player can do in that situation. So well played from them. Unfortunately, ended up losing a member early on, but with 4 points and some good loot, I think that's going to help him going here into this good old-fashioned SANHOK.
Yeah, I mean, hey, SANHOK, it's moist, it's sweaty. and very dense, teams super close to one another right out the drop here. And we got Konina Power out here on the push, on the move, just, doing some looting, some trash looting while, trying to send it into a more centralized location. Kevin from Yala gonna be just chilling right here. Looks like they're already gonna be at a disadvantage, losing too early. And this has been the story for Yala pretty much all day long. Like, they never have 4 up.
Yeah, it's really tough right now. I mean, when you're going against all these kind of squads, these kind of rotations, I mean, no matter how good you are, I mean, you can get caught out so easily right now. So Yala just going to have to be a team that plays a little bit tighter, and hopefully they're able to make it in these next few days right here. But this is the seeding. This is the time to learn, to be able to kind of get it together and get all the intel you can, because, man, money's on the line. That's coming up soon.
Money is on the line. And, the same can pretty much be said for the Knights. Every time we check in with them, they already lost 1 or maybe even lost 2. And, man, and a lot of teams, like you said, this is for seeding. It's also important because you get placed in your groups, and not only that, your drop spots, but it's kind of like a taste, or a taste of reality of what is to come here in the West League for PUBG Mobile, and kind of set you up for moving forward within the next 3 weeks. So I'm looking forward to seeing how these teams can grow and learn from today and tomorrow's matches.
Well, if it's any team, it's got to be Yala. Hold on real quick as we get into this fight, as Team Queso on the Konina Power getting some big shots. So is Headquarters. Oh, they're in a world of hurt.
Headquarters trying to third party this one right now. Team Queso will be getting the initial exchanges onto Konina Power. Here's a nice little view. Yeah, Konina Power right smack in the middle of the PB&J to this sandwich right now. And with SANHOK and the size it is, Tempo Storm down there to the south, you gotta bet they hear these gunshots. They see the kill feed popping on off. I wouldn't be surprised if Tempo coming over here for that 4th party action. And it looks like Headquarters is going to be pulling back just a little bit to safety.
Oh, try to find some cheeky angles right here as well, as they've already lost a couple of members. And yeah, they need to run and hide and try to get the best position that they can for their squad, because 2 members, SANHOK, that is not an easy position to be in right here. Konina Power in the same kind of spot. Already lost 2 members as well. So these guys need to be really, really careful going forward.
Yeah, need to be careful. One thing to note, they do have, 4 kills already to their side. So at least they got some points just in case they were to be eliminated at this point in the game. And Alpha Legends, they have been really aggressive, pretty consistent here today so far. Looks like they're going to be setting up, trying to take some shots onto UDR Killers.
Oh!
Kato with the grenade. That's going to open it up.
Oh, it sure is. What a great way to open up that fight right here. It's still early in the zone, so I'm wondering if they're really looking to press this. But like you said, Alpha Legends have been aggressive all from the start of this tournament right here. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they want to press the issue right now.
Yeah, they want to press it. And Kato, though, I'm a little concerned for Kato. Yes, they're hitting their shots. Yes, they have been consistent. And, they're probably feeling good. They're feeling themselves. But Kato is pretty much in the heat of it right now, kind of in between UDR Killers by themselves. So, if Kato was going to be spotted and shot at and, connected on, you got to bet like that thirst is 100% going to happen. And next zone does go on up. Looks like those 2 teams will actually be on the southern end of this in the next circle.
Yeah, that zone just keeps on hard shifting to the east, and you have some of it in the water as well. And anytime you got zone in the water, that just reduces the amount of spots that you have available. And SANHOK, being such a small map, it's so tough to be able to rotate into, because you just never know if you got a player snaking like Kato right here. And the rest of the squad, you just got to be really, really careful as you tiptoe into zone.
Yeah. Kato, just chilling, just relaying this information back to their squad mates as the other 3 members are going to be making that push up and trying to support their I want to say entry fragger right here. Almost every fight, Kato is the one to get that initial grenade knock or even that gun knock. And Konina Power, still, that duo, still going to be out here pinned down, taking the fight with Headquarters.
Oh, yeah, Konina Power, a team, from CIS, they're they're really been consistent, I've seen, at least from looking at the VODs that I've seen in the past right here. So they always find themselves kind of like in the top 6 right now, at least for the past that I've seen. But now with only 2 players up, that's going to be a tall order. They need to just kind of play really tight, consistent, and be really careful right now. Because, man, right now, if they get caught out by a separate third-party team, they're going to be in big trouble.
And headquarters, they love this corner, man. I need to check out this corner. I need to jump in game and see what's in that corner. Maybe there's some snacks over there. But talking about snacks, Tempo finding themselves a snack over here on the side of Frag Machines. Looks like Rain is going to be connecting onto one of them. Freak trying to, come up with some type of game plan on how to respond. Was going to toss a grenade, but instead they're looking to make the rotate and group back up with their squad mates in that hard cover. Meanwhile, Spec just in the grass, just crawling ever so closer.
And their third party, Freak looks like he was trying to throw that nade just to kind of create some space to run away. But Team Queso from across the hill downtown, third parties makes it a lot more difficult for the rotation right here. Frag Machines in a world of hurt.
Yeah, and that's SANHOK. I mean, that is SANHOK. If someone was to write a book describing SANHOK, and you look on the back cover of that book, it's just going to say third party. That's the game.
Chapter
right
1.
Here. So,
that's chapter 1.
Frag Machines, they're getting shot at, trying to avoid the fight with Tempo, but spotted in the process. And now they're going to be pinned down as Tenta making that push on up, outplay right behind this boulder. But you got Tenta and HH24 trying to get the wraparound. Tenta going for that spray, outplay, attempting to go for that drop shot, but taken out right there.
A dynamic duo right here. For those of you guys that are just tuning in right now, HH24 and Tensa, these guys have a ton of experience as a duo. In my opinion, one of the best synergy duos in all of North America. These guys have played on multiple teams in the past together, and now on Tempo Storm, and man, have they made a big difference on this entire squad. So, man, anytime you see HH and Tensa together, always, keep your eyes open. Don't blink, because you can always see something big happen.
Big fight. This is a big fight. 4 members of football is going to be making the push up onto the Knights. J7 getting a nice spray onto Solke, but Solke still going to be alive over here. Beowulf, Cloud9, the third party right there. Looks like J7 will be connecting on not 1, but 2 members from football. Listen, with the help of C9, the Knights are able to stop the push from football. Listen, now football has only 1 more member alive. Loves in, trying to get ready to toss these grenades, but the Knights 100% aware on their location. 6 is going for the push. There goes 2. Can they get the third? Raven able to clutch that one out right there. Loves in, taking down 2 members from the Knights right there. That was a close call.
Doing all he possibly could for his team, but what a devastating moment for footballists. They did all they could. They seemed to have a really good position. But Cloud9, just with the insane third party, it was just a devastating moment for them. They tried all they could to keep up alive, but yeah, not much you could really do when you got 2 major squads shooting at you at the same time.
Yeah, so back to my SANHOK book. The back of it says third party. The author, Blue Zone.
Hey, that's correct. That's correct. That's it. Yep. Blue Zone dot OP. That is the title and author of good old fashioned SANHOK right here. And man, you can just see third parties coming out action. Everybody just trying to hold on, using that 3-peak advantage to spot out any pixel that's not supposed to be there. This is where it's starting to get intense.
Yeah. We got 14 teams remaining. We saw a couple engagements already. Gonzo with 3 of the kills so far for Konino Power, and they actually have only 2 up, but they're still in it. They are still in it. Not only that, they're solo from headquarters. They are also still in it, but they're going to be right next to Nova Esports, so we'll have to pay attention to that as Beowulf still over here, just taking these shots onto the Knights as they make that rotate on into this next circle.
Oh, yeah, Cloud9 right now pretty well centralized, and this was a really kind of the perfect circle for them because they tend to really like dropping Paradise Resort, and that's exactly where the first zone went to. So since they were able to get Paradise all to themselves, they're going to have a ton of loot, and they didn't really have to move too far at all. So, yeah, they're really well positioned for this zone, but it could still hard shift away from them, so they got to be really, really on their P's and on their Q's because anything can happen here in SANHOK.
Yep. On the P's, on the Q's, and hey, at least they got one of the Q's, right? They know where the Knights are, just north of them. And they know that they that there is the Knights, right? Because the kill feed. So they know who's there. So information is everything, especially on SANHOK. So they know exactly on who they're taking the shots on. But Maxon up here in the guard tower, talking about information. Going to be seeing a couple of the members from Alpha Legends and just going for that full-on spray.
That was some interesting play right there. If you kind of look at it, you saw how him and his teammate shot at the same time. So in my opinion, I think Maxon, he had the lookout. He was able to find out where they were. And I bet you he just talked to his teammate, was like, all right, we see this guy right here. Let's shoot at him together. 1, 2, 3. And they just shot together. Unfortunately, not able to get the knock. But man, it's always interesting to see those kind of plays.
Not able to get the knock, but like you said, demonstrating great communication from the squad 100%. And communication.
You better start communicating right now, because look at the zone, right? You better start communicating and moving, because man, this zone has shifted far south. Tempo Storm are really well set up here, but Cloud9, PK, all the rest of these squads are going to have to start moving in, and they have to start moving quick, because there's not a lot of time on the clock when it comes to SANHOK.
Oh, the center, Bond, isn't that like a tree?
That's just true. That's true. Yeah. So, tough break. And like I said, look at the timer. 25 seconds left right here. So the rest of these teams need to make big plays right now.
Oh, talking about making big plays. You got Umbra attempting to gatekeep Cloud9. But Cloud9, they're on a steamroller right now. You know, they're trying to third party. They're trying to get as many points as possible. Pyro is going to be connected on first, and looks like the resets are going to be able to come out on both sides of both Umbra and Cloud9. The thing is, though, Cloud9, they are not in this circle, so they have the challenge of trying to get on in without being wiped right now.
Yeah, they're trying to find the best angles they can, and they can probably get third-partied from any position. You can see Uneven trying to secure the rotation and find a spot for his squad to give them an angle in. It's not going to be easy, though, especially with SANHOK, because SANHOK, you don't really see a lot of smokes drop, so it's going to be even more difficult to get in.
One thing to note, though, there's no team near them for the time being. As I say that, don't forget, the Knights are up there to the north. So there's also not only the blue zone timer, but the timer on when the third party is going to start to happen. And that's why we see Uneven kind of looking behind them, you know, like trying to make sure everything is free and clear. And talking about being free and clear, you got Tempo tossing some grenades onto Nova Esports right now. Shifan chunked down pretty low. Shifan trying to stand their ground right now. Actually, the last remaining member for Nova Esports.
And he's in a tough position right here, because Tempo is just one heck of an aggressive squad. We've seen both these teams go at it constantly during the Pro League. Shifan, previously a part of XQ Gaming, now a part of Nova Esports, definitely the leader and the top fragger for his team. So if anybody can do it, it's him, but it's a tall order he's got.
Tall order, but you got Team Queso rolling up in a vehicle. 3 members up there right on the edge. If you are Shifan, hearing those shots from the storm, you gotta be like, oh man, I gotta like hide. I gotta go into the grass. I gotta take out all my snaking abilities right now and hope that Tempo fight against Team Queso to allow you to get some more placement points. But we'll see. We'll see. That's gonna be a very interesting engagement. You got Yala, the duo as well, pretty much right on top of Spec.
And Shifan just kind of forced to kind of wait right now. Doesn't want to give away his position just yet, as Rain blows up the vehicle on the Marco right here. And the zone has shifted. 28 seconds on the clock. And Tempo putting in work.
Another one. Tempo are just taking shots onto Team Queso. So, look like Team Queso, they're making the push with their vehicle once again. They ran into Frag Machine, but the information, Tempo, they had it. They had the high ground. Yes, there's a couple trees that block the sight lines, but they made sure to connect those shots. And Team Queso take it down now, and Tempo are like, let's forget about that solo over there. They're going to have to fight their way on into us.
Oh yeah, go ahead and take that blue zone, as it has shifted onto them. But patience is a virtue, and Tempo kind of held that position and waited for the perfect opportunity to start shooting. And they sure got it, as they were able to take out Team Queso. And Konina Power also eliminated right here. But this next zone, this is a crucial one right here. Cloud9
out madness.
Not going to be easy.
Madness right now. You got Cloud9, you got Umbra. They're trying to outrun the blue zone. They're trying to get on into the actual zone, but Tempo over here going to be gatekeeping. Tempo, they still have 4 up, so they're all going to be just looking down here, taking shots. Pro Lord connecting on to Adar. Adar going to be taken down pretty much going to get chunked down to the blue zone. And really, the winner right now, at least of this zone, has to be Tempo.
Oh, yeah, you know, they've been putting in a bunch of work, but look at that play zone just taking out a bunch of members. And the zone has shifted to the north in both Tempo and Team Unique's favor right here. This could be a big match for both of these squads. Get the chicken dinner and a ton of kills.
Defense still alive out there, still able to go underneath the radar and to continue to get placement points. I mean, that's exactly the play you want to see being the solo member from the squad.
Goodness.
And as I say that, another one. So looking on over here, UDR Killers, look at them make some plays. They do have B4 right there on top of them.
Look at this zone shift, you know, 4 teams just going out just like that, and they got to start making the move right now. Yala and B4 have they're in the world of hurt right now because this zone is going to be tough to get into.
World of Hurt. Not only that, you got Unique just to the north of this. So everybody trying to make their way on into the zone. And look at the terrain. Look at the terrain that Tempo are overlooking right now. They have sight lines on the entirety of the east side of this circle. Maxon in the tail line will be spotting out a couple members from Unique. Going to be just spraying it down. Not only that, Maxon is having some help from the UDR Killers trying to get those kills as well.
Getting bullied right now by 2 squads. Team Unique just trying to hold on, but UDR switching onto B4. B4 shuts him down. Oh, here we're getting into it right now. Look at this zone. No, hardly any cover.
Hardly any cover. Maxon using this smoke to their advantage over here. 3 members up from B4 right now. Looks like Pedro and both Levi using this rock for as long as possible. But Tempo overlooking this. Tempo just spraying the shots and Frozen from Unique, the solo member. Gonna be taking the shots, getting there, retaliate. Pedro pulling that angle. Frozen going for that lead peak, trying to take those shots, but quickly connected on. Oh, look at this.
What's just the rock?
B4.
I'm out of here.
Everybody's dying. Now we're just down to 2 more teams, and it's 4 for Tempo, 1 from B4. Just like that.
Just like that, man. I'm telling you, these zones are just straight monsters right here. Just so aggressive. It's just Levi. Levi against 4 members of Tempo Storm. He does have the hill, but man, this is not going to be easy for him. Good luck.
The clutch factor. Tenta making the pull-up. They know exactly where Levi is. Levi will be connecting onto one of them. Tenta is going to be knocked down now. HH24 knocked down now as well, but the Blues don't starting to make the push right now. 2v1. Levi so close, but no cigar. Tempo Storm getting that first place this game. But regardless, Levi standing their ground at the end. Almost Dukes, and that's what you love to see, man.
And I'm telling you, that is SANHOK for you in a bubble right there. Just all kinds of madness. It is anybody's game. And Tempo Storm right there, just being able to make it happen. Got that one solid, favorable zone and hitting some huge shots on the rest of those squads. What a game.
What a game, man. I got to start writing the book over here. SANHOK, third party, written by Blue Zone. But yeah. Great game, great game. Honestly, though, Tempo having some pretty good positions when it comes to the late game circles. I mean, they played it beautifully.
Oh, man, they played that perfect. But man, I can't wait to hear what are Jason's thoughts after that crazy SANHOK match.
First thought, I'm definitely buying that book, Dave. I'm going to pick that up as soon as it comes out. Pre-order's already in. Second thought, why did I not pick Tempo in this game? What's going on, guys? Come on. It's like I have the curse.
Come on, Jason.
I think they just want to make me look bad. You know what?
Throwing.
I am throwing. It's not my fault, I swear. But what a crazy game as well. I mean, seeing like footballists up against Pittsburgh Knights like right off the bat in such a close quarter combat fight. And then seeing like the Great Migration is what I'm going to call it. When we had 14 teams left and only 3 were inside zone 4. Everyone's like, ah, crap, we got to run into the center on this one to get in there. But some crazy games. And I'm going to give you guys a quick little breath of air, and some time to rest to get into our final game after this. We'll see you guys soon. Don't sleep just yet, Hot Jigs. You got to stay awake. All right, let's bring in Glitter. Let's bring in Seven to talk about that last game because that, again, was a crazy one. And that's what SANHOK's going to be, right, Seven? That's exactly the kind of matches that are going to happen.
Definitely, and we mentioned it at this before the match even got started. We said, hey, this match is one of those that people are going to get third party a lot. At one point, I think we saw a fight between Pittsburgh Knights and Footballists, and then Footballists, while they were trying to fight Pittsburgh Knights, Cloud9 out of nowhere came out and just third party them and helped out Pittsburgh Knights. So crazy match here. We're now seeing the map rankings. Tempo Storm 9 kills, 29 points in total, and that is huge. That was one team that I was able to go ahead and pick before SANHOK started. For some reason, Jason just decided not to pick them. You might be doing what Colares did to Ace 1 during PNPL Americas. Every single time he thought they were gonna win, they lost. So
I'm not gonna lie,
Jason,
I actually was
following that host
B4.
course.
But I didn't say it. I swear, it was in my head. Cloud9 doing better, though. We got to give him credit for that. Nova as well, getting those placement points on the board. Again, G-Fon just staying alive, staking his way through. And Konita Power, a little bit of a better performance this time, Glitter, but you can see Unique, who just got the chicken dinner from before, coming out in 7th place.
No, I mean, and touching on it a little bit more, you brought up Cloud9 and Konina Power. Both of them only had 1 and 3 placement points respectively, but both teams were able to get 8 kills before they went down. And look at how much higher in the overall rankings for this map it puts them. Like, that just shows how important those kills are. And then very unfortunate for Football all the way down at the bottom there.
And Team Queso.
Super unlucky.
They don't have your support, Glitter, and they immediately just fall down towards the bottom. Look at this power you have over these teams. And Pittsburgh Knights, you talked about them before, 7. They finished off in 12th place, only 1 placement point, but 3 kills. Who else in there? SWAT 69 having a little bit of a rough time. But again, I mean, I'm going to keep saying this because it is that important for us to realize at home and for here in the virtual reality, is that this is just